pardon me. I'm going to just chill for a bit. Welcome to the stream. If you're watching the replay, welcome if you're straight in. We've got a couple of messages from people, or from one bloke, one guy, person. Crims, I think I recognize him from some of the comments, yeah. Okay man, you know what you're doing. You're winning the race with truth. He hasn't still done a tier list. I mean, we can do a little bit of tier listing if you'd like. I think I replied to you specifically, to be honest. I'm gonna. Hey, Nakina's in. I'm just gonna run the boosts, just to get them over and done with, whilst we wait for the chat to come in a little bit. We have Battlefield to do, and we have the EZA areas. Whether I do them all or not, I don't know. Whether I jump into a private server and showcase, or just take the new LRs in for a little bit of a run, just to see what they're capable of. But I'll leave this on auto for a little bit so I can at least get to some of the early chat and things like that. What I do also want to do is set up this. I'm going to resize this. How do I? Yeah, here we go. I want to resize it so that it just fits in a little bit nicer. That was just bugging me out a little bit. It was just too big, you know what I mean? What this is, by the way, if you're wondering, is a defense stats calcs kind of screen that I have set up, so that if we're mucking around and you want to know quickly, oh, hang on a second. Like, I don't know if that's going to show enough. Is it going to? No, it's not. I should make this smaller so that it can also fit in the unit info. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. This one. And that way, we can do a few calcs on the fly. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter how small the defense thing is, as long as this all fits in, I think I'll be happy. So let's corner up that there. And so we can't really go much bigger than that. Yeah, because otherwise we're missing info. That's alright, what I'll do, place it in the, actually no, I'll place it higher. It's fine, a little bit of black on the bottom doesn't really worry me so much. I might have to work this out because I want to keep the chat in frame as well. So if I do that, let's just go back to the stream. Yeah, so that should still show clearly enough, I guess. I hope. Let me know, because yeah, it's hard for me to tell. Because what I'll actually move it so that, where is the video capture device? This one here. It'll go below that. Video capture, and then that's kind of the black screen there that we'll use. That's okay. I think that's fine. To be honest, where are we? Let's go back to Dokkan info. You can see all the info as we scroll, because we'll have to check some of that and the stats and things like that. And then we've got that viewing pretty clearly, I guess. Let me know again. It's hard for me to tell, especially if you're on mobile, because obviously I'm watching this. Okay, it's cool. It's clear. Beautiful. So yeah, this is so we can do some defense calcs on the fly, I guess. You know, if we bring up a certain unit, for example, I can, you know, keep that. If we look at, like, if we consistently look at one unit, is probably the easiest way to go about it. I mean, we could probably open up more tabs, I guess, for different units on a turn, but yeah, just to kind of keep the, you know, if I just go, oh, well, that's his defense stat, keep it here, and let's have a look at all the like, just muck around with one or two values each turn. We can kind of get a kind of live glimpse of what his defense stat is doing. So yeah, that's, I think, what I'm going to try and do, lean a little bit more into that side of things, because it suits my content a lot more. If for those who are lurking and maybe unaware, I actually kind of enter the defense stats in onto gameplay for my showcases, so it looks like it's kind of live and functioning, but obviously it's all video editing. I'm getting pretty quick at it, actually. I had 4 videos last week, bloody hell. That's a lot for me. I usually do 1 to 2, depending on the week and depending on the unit that's out. So yeah, getting 4 out was, yeah, it was pretty rewarding, but it was a bit, especially amongst other work, but it's all good. I'm going to try and keep that energy up for part 2 when it drops. Figured I wouldn't do the EZAs, only because I'm using a private server. Like, it's not my natural JP account. I don't have one. Yeah. I would have loved if the private server could have made it 55%, rather than like, because I get it so that I can customize their hidden potential, but they have to be rainbow, which is something that I'm increasingly thinking is a bit of not a concern. It's just not. It's not a comfortable way to showcase them, I don't think. I mean, and it's just one of those matters of, I feel like the game now, having experience with like, because I don't think I've ever done this. I've never had like the anniversary units kind of as they are at their best on JP. Like with all the JP events, I think there's always been something missing, or maybe I've just gotten too used to it. I don't know, but using them for the first time, like as they drop on JP with all the JP content that is available to them, I think it's clear to me that the game is more designed around units at 55% than it is at Rainbow. I do, however, think they struck a pretty good balance, because that's a window that they have to toe between. Something that is hard enough for the units at their best, whilst being primarily aimed at the units at their worst. That's a window you got to try and navigate, and I think they navigate it well. But I think I prefer the game when I'm not rainbowing everything at once. Obviously, it takes out a little bit of the summoning fun of it. I mean, I don't know how Truth does it. It would probably depress me seeing Jupe so much, man. Like, I think that risk would outweigh the reward of having everything rainbowed for my OCD. That's just maybe the level I'm at, but... You personally still have Piccolo as number 1. People are going to say that he's overrated, but Double Giant form is kind of broken. I don't know when people gas up the tech droids. What, as in, what do you mean by the tech droids? You mean tech future 17 and 18? No one's putting them on Orange Piccolo's level. Who am I missing? Tech droids. Yeah, do you mean the future ones? The Dokkan Fest? Kind of salt. Oh, we're not at the boost anymore. Well, I'm going to go through Battlefield, if that suits you. What's in the news? Did I not tick off that Broly Trunks thing? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Are they out yet, or are they coming? Will soon be available. Okay. Cool. Bang. Clash. Yeah, Orange Piccolo is great. No one's putting those future tech androids on Piccolo's level. No way. No way. Absolutely not. They're good, but they're closer to Pycon than they are like Piccolo, almost, if that makes sense. They're I don't know if they're on the level. I mean, I'm comparing them to EZAs, I guess, but I don't know if they're on the level of some of the recent Android EZAs. Maybe. Nah, they're probably not as good as the LR EZA. And then you got the Android 13 EZA, which is an interesting cat, man. Yo, Ricardo, how are you, mate? Yeah, that. Would you rate AGL 13 as good as the tech androids? I'd come so close as to say yes. Because I think, this is just off the cuff, and obviously this is not with any hard evidence or anything like that, but off gut feeling, I feel like the niche use of the tech androids with their nullification, I don't think their defense is coming close to falling off, especially, I mean, obviously versus a super, but you kind of... Piccolo can tank a type neutral super. I would be afraid for the androids to do the same. I think is probably the better way I could compare them, maybe. And same kind of goes for Android 13, depending on how many stacks. And unfortunately, he doesn't have really any good... I did that the wrong way, and Bardock's not getting a leader skill of some description. Fucker. Yeah, 13 has the potential, but yeah, again, no content's designed around him. So the mixture of like content not designed around him and content possibly designed around them, puts them on even-ish states, but I think he can stack to keep up more than adequately. Orange Piccolo is great, but I think we are at a point where he's power creep. No, I disagree. He's only power creeped to other units, but even then I'm not sure I agree. The content hasn't really aged him out too much. Obviously it's coming close, and I think because he is such a diverse unit that he has a lot of teams, and you can sometimes often find yourself taking him without his intro, still thinking he's relatively safe, and he still might be relatively safe, but like I honestly think that him without his intro is so good that you kind of forget how extra good he is with the intro. He's one of those units, I think. Get in force. Da, 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 da. So I'm just making up random theme tunes for the Guinea Force. I wish they had they should have an in-universe TV show. That would be a Dragon Ball level running gag, I think. Because they're a bit of a gag unit. You know what I mean? And I'd even be cool with them coming back from time to time. Then Gogeta heals turn 4 and has got Ghost turn 6. He doesn't have Ghost. I mean, obviously, it's hard to kill him. He'll have... See, this is what I'm talking about with Rainbow versus 55%. And this is, I think, the exact moment that I realized, in fairness, is that Gogeta in that turn with his active skill obviously activates the extra 100% attack and defense for his passive, which is actually, let's do a quick couple of calcs now. Seeing as I had that thing set up, I'm just gonna remove this. Where are we? Where is he? Will be on Movie Heroes. Let's have a look. I want to show you the difference between a 55%. Okay, well, I'm going to have to do it like this then, aren't I? Yep. So, we'll go that. 55% Gogeta versus 100% Gogeta. Make those orange, so we know what's going on. Now, where are we? So base stats for this bitch. Piccolo utility, in my opinion, is better than anything Gogeta and Broly is doing. No, I disagree with that. I don't think he has any more utility than what Broly offers. Like, I know he gives 2 key, and I know that's actually somewhat common to see, especially if you're floating him now, given the Area of Effect kind of stages. I don't think that necessarily these days, with some of the best units around and the best units to want him, it's not really much of an effect. You're using Piccolo primarily with Bulma, I feel, these days. Like, where are we? Stats. Sorry, I got distracted. 100% is... No, that's HP, sorry. Defense, 15, 5, 7, 4. So this one's here. 15, 5, 7, 4. If I want, where are we? And 55% is 13. So there'll be no skill orbs on here, obviously. We're just going straight off raw. 5, because he's going to be on a 200% leader skill. We will not have a memory or an item active. Where are we? Let's go blue. Oh shit, yeah. Wait, where are we? This guy. I've never run them together, actually. Fuck, that term would just be ridiculous. Where are we? Attack and defense, 200%, so 3. Let's say... Okay, wait, we'll do that next. Well, he'll usually have prepared for battle active. Whether he has fused fighter or not is somewhat up for contention. Let's say no. Let's just say he doesn't have fused fighter because... no, actually, you know what? He pairs up with that STR Gogeta pretty well, and he still holds up well enough. Oh, he wouldn't have prepared for battle, though, in that scenario, would he? No. See, I mean, if I'm putting him slot 2, which I could do, I mean, slot 2 means that Gogeta goes in, the STR one goes in slot 1. So, I mean, yeah, let's just say it's, 1.1. No, wait, yes, 1.1, 10% total. Actually, probably need to, these here, yeah, go like that. Passive phase 2, okay, so that's where it gets interesting, the passive phase 2. Let's just say also that he got 2 stacks in base prior to, right? 1.6. That applies at the start of the turn, by the way. Each stack, obviously, as you can see, their defense going up. So now, I'm going to make that. I don't need those with the decimals. Thank you. Well, I might actually, because it shows you that they kind of round up, and it's not like an exact science, I guess. Or round down. They round down, I think. So yeah, at start of turn, the difference there is, what, 60 odd K? 55 even? That's what they're looking at the start of the turn. Now, when we do our super attack, we are in blue, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yep. 200%. 100% attack and defense when performing a super attack. So it's literally just like 2, 2, bang. And now the different, oh, hang on, scrolled away. Just under 700k, so you make it 700k when you apply skill orbs, and 831k. You know, I mean, that's a fair difference. Now, if you apply Bulma, hypothetically, to that, I mean, to be fair, you can, well, what I did, I ran him on the Gods team and ran Bulma on 150, so it'd be 3.37. 3.37. There you go, look, he's pushing a mil and pushing 800k there. Dark Monkey, how are you, mate? So yeah, that's kind of the difference, I guess, between a 55% and 100% Gogeta, and I think that's still at risk of taking damage from someone type neutral, I think, unless he's dodging, obviously, but if he doesn't, he's got only raw defense to rely on, which I think is his Achilles heel, if ever. I mean, that being said, that type neutral super that might really sting him, or the type disadvantage super that might actually kill him, if it happens to be a Ki Blast super, he can nullify it and counter. So that's that's a huge blanket over his, like, that's how you strap your ankle if you have an Achilles heel. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be perfect. It's never going to. It's actually a really good cover, and I think it makes him very, very powerful. Broly is just too dominant with. Where are we? Sorry, Piccolo's bit of a utility. I've hit on that. I'm not saying the tech droids are on the same level as Orange Piccolo. Hang on, I'm just gonna bring this back up and keep playing. But I see some people putting in top 10 TUIs. No, I mean, again, I'm not. I couldn't tell you. I probably couldn't tell you 9 off the top of my head, only because I couldn't be bothered thinking about it. But I feel confident that there would be an easy 9 that I could mention, depending on if you're talking about easy 8 or not. Non-easy 8, I mean, only because of how many units of easy 8, it kind of really narrows the pools for TUR. Let's go. Oh, I haven't unreversed him, so it doesn't really matter. Let's do that. And if we need to use the LR, we still can. This is still a pretty good team. But Piccolo won't carry you Blue Zone Stage 3 since he has no damage and lost guard for a moment. Well, I know you wanted to see a tier list, but I'm sure you. I don't know if you have you seen the tier list that I did prior to the anniversary. I literally did a Dokkan Fest and Carnival LR tier list, and then a TUR non-easy 8. I reckon the androids probably would have been somewhere in that top 10. I don't really remember. Actually, we can have a look if you like. I did post it on my Instagram. Where are we? This is the Dokkan Fest exclusive one. If I go there, I hope it's not actually playing. This is the Oh, that was the LR, sorry. We want the TUR, don't we? Here we go. Bang, I'll just skip to the end. Alright, no, well, what's that? 5, 9. Well, they're actually not far. They're actually not that. Oh, no, sorry. They're like, yeah, so they're like, I don't know, outside the top 10, only just. That was my top 5. Oh, well, I think it makes it difficult now that I would also put yeah, this is the actual one because I forgot I hadn't I skipped far enough. I would put Harudagun there, so I think they're further from the top 10 now because there's just simply better units. But we hello Epic, hello chat. I won't be able to watch the stream today because my family's going to the lake. Have fun at the lake, man. Hope you're getting on the wakeboard or whatever. I don't know where you're. I can't remember. I don't know. Do you water sport like? What do you do at the lake, or is this like going to a lake house for like a family weekend? What do you get up to? Oh well, no, King. Hey, whoa, hey! No one told me King was in the house. uh, no, this is an old tier list. This is pre-anniversary, I guess. And we're just talking about the tech androids and whether they're a top 10. And I just wanted to kind of, I don't do top 10 so much, but I just wanted to count how many units I had ahead of them before the anniversary. Not that it wouldn't matter now with the anniversary coming out. But I see 5 in the top there, and then at least 7 there. So that's a good 12 ahead of them. And I don't order the tiers, so yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with how that stands still, to be honest with you. We're doing not only that, bro, we're also doing defense calcs. Um, if anyone's interested, that's just comparing a couple of situations for Gogeta. So, yeah, we're kind of mixing up a bit. And we're just doing Battlefield in the background. We might even jump into the private server and use the anniversary units after this. I swear this is the only way I can actually do Battlefield. I think it's the reason I started streaming in the first place, to be honest. Just to sort of have company whilst I grind this piece of shit of it. Oh, it's so boring, man. I don't know, they really need to spice it up. Because I think it's a pretty good concept overall. I'd like there to be category bonuses and a little bit more difficulty. At least, yeah, maybe a little bit tankier so we can allow some of the. I mean, it might get more boring, I guess, because you're taking longer. But if you force us to use categories, or at least give us like a really well thought out, like 3 allies from this category and 3 allies from that category. And because they're all our own units, we can still bring a 7th that falls under neither. And it would be of our own choosing. So I think that would be a cool little thing to do. If you thought about it well, like if you wanted to force a team to be made, you know what I mean? Like if you went, versus a freezer, but we want you to take 3 storied figures, not even storied figures, what would you say? 3 low class warriors and 3 space traveling warriors. You know what I mean? Force that kind of Bardock centric team, but you only need 3 of each. So if you take 2 Bardocks, you kind of covered 2 from both, and you can start building a team around him. I like those kind of, because I feel like Infinite Dragon Ball History somewhat did that. Where are we at? Sorry. Facts. I really do Battlefield when solo. Yeah, it's insufferable, man, the way it is. Like, this mono thing doesn't appeal to me so much. And when you do make category, even mono, man, like, we're just blitzing through it. And I know a lot of, and I think a problem is I want an overhaul just as much because new players, I mean, you'd look at this and why would you bother? Genuinely, like, tell me why you would bother with playing this mode at all when you can't catch up to the rewards. Like, you can do it, like, if you started today, it's the fucking anniversary, so chances are there are players starting today, on JP at least. I don't have another, I'm going to have to use you, I think, as a overall lead. Take Freezer, 7, oh no, wait, what are you? 100%, that'll do me, because we got enough, have we got enough movie bosses? Probably not. So we should probably use you. Oh, hang on. Bang, bang. You shot me down. Bang. I probably should save you just in case. We'll take you instead. Rose 3 is weirdly underrated despite his massive Achilles heel. I agree. I mean, like I said, he's in a similar position. Look, if I had to start separating the tiers, I would probably put him ahead of the tech androids. I think I would. But the difference is so little that I feel like they're more. I feel more comfortable saying that they're in the same tier because I think there's more of a gap between those above them and those two, if that makes sense. Yeah, he's good though. And I think Broly only stood to help. I think he's on Exploding Rage. I'll have to check that. I'm just going to check that in the background. He is my man. I know he's on Transformation Boost. That's how he's on Broly's team. Here we. Oh, he's also a Transformation Boost leader, obviously, as well. Forgot about that. Where are your categories? Please load, friend. He is not. That is a shame. Is it Exploding Rage? He said it's Exploding Rage and movie bosses. I'm pretty sure for Broly. So I'm just finishing my coffee. Alright, where are we? Where is your leader skill? The Explosion of Anger. Yeah, that's a shame. Did Truth. Check mark. So I'm imagining that's not the truth. But alright, guys. Rose 3 rah, rah, rah. I don't think he's in my top 10 TUIs. Yeah, like I guess that's kind of summarizing it the same way as me but different. You know what I mean? Yeah, the way that was my issue since I started 2021 is I had to make category teams. My strat is Bardock, Ginyu, Metal Cooler Core, Heroes. Okay, and Extremes. Oh, cool. I like adding them because yeah, I've got the same thing. Yeah, okay, cool. This guy's having fun. Good on him. Just don't be a pest, please. No, we're just brother, yeah. Nah, we know. It's all good. We're on it. As long as you have fun. Just don't give anyone a hard time. What are we at? STR Extreme. Well, this is a good category to kind of use for mono as well. You just go bang, bang, and you can kind of have like a full Terrifying Conquerors team almost. I think you make the cut, and you knew. I could obviously bring. I like this guy better. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Sometimes it's better than Super STR, depending. I think Super STR has got a little bit of a buff recently though. But yeah, you can even kind of go old school with that, which I also like. I'm going to go here like this. Or, what are you, 2-3, 2-7, 1-9. I'll put Bojack there. I don't think he's in too much trouble, things considered. And any trouble he would in, Cooler would be similarly in, not by much, but we'll see how we go. We're taking normals, which is what I was hoping. Sometimes these bosses can catch you out of nowhere. So there is still that level of difficulty, I guess. But I still think there should be... I don't know. What you could realistically do as well is you could scrap this mode. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, scrap the mode, shit, rah, rah. No, you could just scrap it and just add those missions I was talking about on a monthly basis in one big thing. Just be like, you know, festival of, I don't know, call it like, you could hype it up, man. You could have some increase the rewards by a significant amount. Battlefield memory, add your chain battle currency there as well. But just have like have a dozen monthly missions for events across, like, or build it into burst mode. Have burst mode once a month and maybe open it up to all burst modes. Every time burst mode's out, every burst mode's out. Like, I think that would be a really cool, like, go back and do the old burst modes if you want and have them all with resetting, like, so the category missions you have them reset, but alter them so that they are, like I was saying, where it's like 3 from one category and 3 from another. I think that could, like, you can stack those restrictions, maybe even, I'm not sure. Something like that. But make it just a big festival of like taking on different events that are made harder. Like I think like that's a good way to like burst mode's a good way to reuse content in general, but make it like a thing. I think that's what the way you can go, and that's how you can have like those units with the like all these restrictions for specific enemies and stuff. You've got it, and just have the missions be like defeat any burst mode, and then give the new one its own like maybe current burst mode rewards or different ones or something. Who knows? Maybe give the brand new one the battlefield currency and give the overall missions the the battlefield currency. One with battlefield, one with the chain battle kind of thing. And like that's a good way to sort of just encourage replayability, encourage using like making use of your box. I mean, if and it is by choice too. Like you can still increase the pointage, not to a significant degree, but without those. But yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like just have that kind of stuff, and it's play at your own rate. So just have it be like earn a total of 1 million points. Not that many. Maybe adjust the figures. I don't know, but like, what do you get? Like 5 grand per. I think the 5 is a sweet spot for me because that's the end of the stones. So let's say you made that. Let's say you made it. Okay, I'll do you one better. I'll make it. Or even better, what you could do is you could introduce the burst mode on the latest Dokkan Fest. Oh no, you'd have to go from behind, so you couldn't do that. But let's make it 7 grand is like the max rewards that you can get. And if you wanted to dial it back, obviously you get less. But make it so that you've got to collect a total of 77,000 points from any burst mode across the game. So if you can't beat the current burst mode yet, you know, that's fine. You can get those missions and they'll come back with the next burst mode anyway. So you can actually go through and like keep completing ones that you couldn't complete before. I think that'd be a cool way to sort of be like, oh shit, I got that cool new unit. I can go get those next missions now because I've got to complete a certain amount anyway, and I'll still get the 6 grand for it regardless. I think it's a good way to direct people to different events. You know, have a stage with like Android 13 can just run right against a Goku unit. You know what I mean? Like, and have the missions be artificial life forms and androids, or artificial life forms and target Goku, or something like that. I think that's a good way to. That'd be a fantastic way overall to give it a good crack. There they are. Yeah, I like them. I do. I really do like them. I think we can beat this like this. Is there any other better leaders? Probably. It doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, if you had that. So basically, if you can complete 11 across a month at max value, like that's a good box. You know what I mean? Like you'd be looking at that going, yeah, that's sick. But if you're like, well, no, look, I got all the oh shit. If you're like, oh, I got all the missions done, you know, in 20 runs. Okay, that's a pretty solid bloody go at it. You know what I mean? Like you're not turning on all the stats, but it's cool. You're collecting old ones as well, which is speeding you through as on top of that. So I think that would be a really fun way to encourage going from one stage to a next. Does he have his intro? I think I've got intros turned off. He probably would. I think we might lose this one, funnily enough. Extreme Tech is still not in a very good place. I mean, I could have used Zamasu. Okay, of all people to take the super, I'm glad it's him. We still might die though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not a team that you can just kind of... I mean, that's probably at this point, it's probably the difficulty kind of curve of this is challenging yourself to use as little units as possible. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, we'll use Extreme Tech. Androids didn't even get a look in then, sorry. What do we reckon? Super class. Let's undertune it, eh? I reckon we can still do it undertuned. Your super class everything and future saga. You're a mono, aren't you? Full power and mono. Yeah. Okay. Or do a Goku's family? Because Trunks doesn't have siblings spawn, that's why I'm not taking you. Yes, you. Goku's family, siblings bond, Goku's family. I think that's the way to go. Yep, let's do that. Keep Zamasu and the androids to lead worldwide chaos in future. Oh, okay, that's a good point about his leader skill. Actually, I didn't think of that. Wow, I didn't realize how well he complemented Zamasu's leader skill. Interesting. Okay, I see where people are coming from then. That's a lot of value, man. That's a lot of value. You know, like if you're a newer player, right, and let's say you picked up at the Worldwide Celebration, or you're picking up now at the anniversary, and you're pulling your first copy of Zamasu, whose leader skill is awesome, by the way. Awesome as time goes on as well. Like even if you're not, it's not the most optimal version of his team. Like you wanted to run him as a Fused Fighters leader, you could, I reckon. He's so tanky in that first turn that he's very good for setting up other teams. And in a team like Fused Fighter, especially with Realm of Gods as a part of your 30% for your 200%, there's a lot of Realm of Gods Fused Fighters category units, like from the superclass side of things, that really don't. They work so well together and they're so powerful. I mean, look at the new Gogeta. That a nerfed as shit Fused Zamasu floating isn't really a problem. Like you're getting through everything pretty quickly anyway. You know what I mean? So he might do his thing and maybe maybe if he's in trouble, like because he gets in trouble a little bit later, obviously. As his damage reduction wears down, which is fine. He'll also still have that Fused Fighters link, which will help him a bit. And he raises defense on super. At least through a super attack, he does need to get hit for a little bit of extra defense, but that helps him in the area of effects as well. Just shore him up so that he's at max kind of defense proper after he's super. It's a bit of a give and take, but he lets you set those other allies up, and there you go. There's a nullification. Very nice. Yeah, he does lead every anniversary unit. Even Broly, but Broly he would only be on the 150%, I guess, which is probably fine enough for him, to be honest. If it's good enough for Bulma for the most part, it'll be good enough for Broly. Yeah, I think he floats real well, and I don't think he gets in too much trouble. And when you are in trouble towards the end of the fight, he can just pop the domain. And I know that kind of nerfs your other units, but if you're at a good enough point, depending on the stage as well, it doesn't do much to the enemy a lot of the time, seeing as majority of the content is extreme class. But hey, I mean, you know, hopefully we'll start getting more super class stuff, but I still don't think it hurts that much, and given that he also orb changes and takes no damage, it's the trade-off is like guaranteed dodge for that. It's kind of, it's not even guaranteed. Well, it is. It's just you just can't take damage in a specific slot. It's actually really quite good because you can even pop that in slot 1, and if you've got another Zamasu floating, they'll get a turn together. It's one of those teams that you can kind of move around like that. And if the fight never is the fight going that much longer, where at earliest you're getting Zamasu's active skill on turn 5, the following turn will be turn 7, and then even if you set that up, you know, you could float the other one off or whatever, but turn 9 is... You're also assuming you need to pop it at that point. I just think you'd pop it later than turn 9 anyway. Have we got extreme physical? Yeah, we do. Let's get extreme physical. I wanna get physical. Okie dokie. Look at that. Well, yeah, like you can even, but that's the beauty of having the burst mode open as well. There, you make a good point there, Crims. New players just want to dock in their characters for the first time. If you come in, right, and let's say the anniversary had all burst modes open now, there can be like the really small missions, right? The really small ones, like you add 100 points so that like it's like all, what is it? Maybe just add the enemy has 10% more HP. It's nothing, man. It gives you 100 points. Let's just say as a I'm gonna do you. I'll do that first. Sorry, I'm just gonna make sure I've got this running. Yeah, even if it's 100 points, that gets you what, like one, you know, a couple of specific make the battlefield points. yeah, you'd want them to be locked to that and the chain battle to be more seasonal, I guess. So, you know, you're getting a little bit of chain battle, well, you would anyway, because you're completing both the monthly missions and the specific stage burst mode missions. So, you know, you get 100 points, and it's like, okay, here's a couple of skill orbs, and here's a little bit of a savings towards those LRs in those shops. And honestly, make the LRs better. They're pretty good to start with, to be perfectly honest. That's not bad damage. You reckon Gogeta's number 1 rocket? Can't agree with you there, I don't think. And he leaves. Doesn't want to take the heat from that one. Nah, Gogeta's close. Yeah, the difference between he and Broly is guard. Broly just has guard, really. And because that is permanent, there is... It's the Tech Gohan effect, and like, get into whatever argument you want, but the fact that he's still up for discussion is only proof to what I'm about to say, is that guard makes you very powerful when it is simply on. You know what I mean? I think the community can actually kind of get caught up with bitching about units having the chance to guard too much when they're looking at it the wrong way. Like, the chance to guard is like, it's still very good. Like, you're either relying on raw defense or you're better. You know what I mean? And you still got Gogeta like relying on raw defense because he's got a chance to dodge. I guess the difference is that, I mean, it'd be different if it was like, maybe they should have made it high chance to guard all attacks for the rest of the turn when receiving an attack, I guess. So like, I don't know how, I guess it's just at the start of the turn, isn't it? Doesn't really matter, but I guess it'd be good if it could proc on every attack. So like, let's say you were facing 7 attacks, you could still take 2 or 3 before the guard activates, and then it's active all turn. I think that would be maybe a good way to give the chance to guard that little bit of extra value while still leaving it up to RNG, because I mean, guarding permanently is stupid, man. Like, it's just so safe. It just almost won't age out, and then when you add a little bit of damage reduction, let's not talk even about that, but obviously that exists as well on Broly when he transforms, but Broly from my side, but the real GOAT comes part 2. Yeah, I'll be interested to... the more I thought about it, I mean, Beast Gohan will be awesome if he does come. Nothing is confirmed as of yet in terms of that. There's obviously signs that are seen as evidence for that argument from, you know, those that think he is, and I understand that, and I acknowledge it, but that is still not hard confirmation, in my opinion. High chance to guard should work like Tech Bomber's damage reduction. Is that how that works? I don't use Tech Bomber so much. Which Tech Bomber? Hang on, let me just pull her up. Tech Bomber, what would she share any? No, okay. Cards. How do I beat Ultimate Clash? You just got to go mono, mate, to be honest. Bulma. Would it be this one? An EZA? Yeah, I'd imagine so. It's the only Tech Bomber I can think of. Raised defense, very nice. 177. Changes to Rainbow, lovely. Recovers, nice. Great chance of reducing damage by 77%. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, does that... Okay, it can proc mid-turn and then stays. So, then yes, I definitely agree. That's how that unit should work. How chance to guard should work, for sure. I see no arguments to the contrary. Like, honestly, like, is it really that much more difficult? But it's just so much more reliable in that sense. Oh shit, okay. How are we going for defense? 170, 140, 50. We use get shocking speed together. So do you. So everyone's going to have... Oh, actually, big bad bosses. Well, if I transform you... 200. Yeah, you have the most defense. And we can support defense as well. A Mega hopefully can get his additionals, but that's fine. And we've got 7 there, so Broly's dodging. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it in turn 1. Turn on the translate thing, it would tell. Oh yeah, it's still not a perfect thing, that translate, I feel. Where are we? Oh, we survived that super, so that's all we needed. Before player hit. So I guess that's the thing. Like, unless you know that means every hit, I would understand if someone did that and saw like, okay, it's before the first hit. Fine, you know what I mean? I mean, that's technically correct. Like, the way you see it in the code, I've built units and I know the what they label what do you call it? Parameters, I guess you'd call it. So start of round, start of round, start of round, start of round. Like units like Gogeta will be. Oh, let's look at Bulma. Where are we? Translate. Guards all attacks start of round. Well, I guess that's the thing. That just the guards all attacks on player hit maybe is what they need to change. I don't know if I don't think I've ever set up a unit like that. Where are we? Start around, start around. Yeah, so I do. Where is it? Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, so they tell you that there. Start around. You get your. That's good to know for like knowing the distance between phase 1 and phase 2. That's typically what you're looking for, I guess. Anything that happens start around will be all counted together, which, yeah, and then has a 100% chance of becoming a super attack. That's good. I like that they put that there. Yeah. Anyway, video. Ezio Broly's defense buff is the same as that Tech Bomber's, so yeah, it procs on every hit. No, Broly's is different. Broly, what do you mean? Which one are you talking about? Which one of Broly's? Because the only thing he gets on being hit is when he's transformed, he gets 50%. That's just on the first hit, and it's for the rest of the turn. So, I mean, obviously, yes, in the case that he dodges, it can proc on any hit, but it doesn't proc every hit. That's just the defense. It's the same as like Super Saiyan Full Goku and stuff like that. Yeah, on receiving attack. Oh, but at least it'll tell you, I guess. Maybe this is what you mean. At least it'll tell you that. Before player hit. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, defense 50% before player hit. I mean, at least it tells you it's different from the start of the round. Oh, well, at least it's telling you that it's calculated. Well, I mean, yeah. Okay. That being said, we're talking about damage reduction, which isn't a stat, I guess. You know what I mean? So yeah, fair enough. I guess it's got the same. What is it? I got to go trying to think of the technical term that they use in the code. It's like efficacy timing, I think. I had a website there. All right, let's go Super AGL, huh? Cool. Well, can we fuck around? Oh yeah, well you guys obviously. Walking. No, I'm gonna do it normal. Kamehameha, Goku's family. I'm gonna go Goku's family because everyone seems to be mostly that. Bardock. I don't know why you're on the team. Bloody hell. It can proc. Yes. So actually, that's a funny thing. Yeah, the same execution type. Rocket. You're right. Correct. Yes, that is exactly it. So, what's the difference between Zamasu's defense buff and Broly's? It's exactly the same, actually. It's exactly the same. Zamasu's defense buff and Broly's defense buff are the same. Zamasu has 2, and 1 is locked behind HP, but the first one is exactly the same, and the second one obviously is calculated at the same time as the first, but is exactly the same kind of execution timing. Yeah, and there's no way to check that unless you've actually got the code, I guess. Well, we'll let the stackers stack, hey? Shame we don't have a full Super Saiyans team. for Spirit Bombers or Goku there. That would have been nice. But let's get him his Rainbow Orbs. 10 Rainbow Orbs to be specific. He could even kill Piccolo here. Oh, hang on. Just gonna... Got clients texting me. I forgot to put on do not disturb. 12 keys? What do you mean by 12 keys? Terry? How are you, mate, by the way? Good to have you. What do you mean by 12 keys? Oh, dodge from Gohan. Very nice. 10 mil. Okie dokie. I like this guy as well. I think he's quite underrated. Especially now with Super Saiyans getting about. Yamcha and Bulma EZA only coming back on April Fools or what? I'd imagine so. If you, yeah, I would say so. Let's put you there actually, because you're not taking any damage anyway. You build keys, so you don't actually need anything from anyone. So I'm going to do this. That was the wrong thing to do, but okay, I'm going to do this instead. Because I want them to stack defense at least. Dokkan is mid. Okay, Bruno. You do you. Golden Week, I think. For unless they, I don't know what they do in terms of EZAs. I never checked to see like, and you know how like they open all the Dokkan events. Pretty sure they open most EZAs. I don't know if it's EZA areas as well though. Yeah, we should get through this. See, like, they should be encouraging you to use, like, a Raditz team here. You know, like that, that Tech Raditz has a passive aimed against Namekians. You could even add units like that, honestly. Open up burst modes and just don't even be subtle about it. Just, like, tell us to use a unit. Like, add 1,000 points and you have to, add, like, 2,000 points. So if you're going to make it out of 7,000 points, have it be like, here's 2,000 points, you have to use this piece of shit unit. And it's like Tech Raditz in a Piccolo burst mode. I mean, you could fly through it if you want. You only get the 2,000 plus a few other little things that you might want to add. But otherwise, well, I mean, he probably is. But maybe, I don't know. I'd like to see people be encouraged to use, but then again, you might want to, I don't know. Yeah, I like that, like 2,000 points, and you have to use this unit. If you don't have it, obviously you can't take it on, but it's cool, like, you pull a banner unit, you're like, oh, fuck, there's that burst mode Dokkan thing that I can just rack up a few points, or you pull one whilst being shafted for, like, the next one, and you're like, oh, wait, yeah, cool, yeah, I got him, actually, I just got him. And, like, with difficult, maybe there's a thing, like, maybe it's, I don't know. Again, I don't know the balance of points, and I'm probably making it poor, but, you know, give us 100 points or 200 points or something, and it's like, you got to use a unit with full level 10 links. You know what I mean? Just make everything easier on you. What do we got? Physical. Wanna get physical, physical. Alright, oh, Future Gohan needs awakening. I better do that. He's now at 79%, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! I do the rotation over Battle Hour. 79% Gohan, ready to go. 100,000 Dragonstones missions. Beat Omega and with physical Raditz on the team. Well, I mean, maybe that would be cool. Oh, shit. Like, honestly, I don't mind. Not stones, obviously. I don't... yeah, look, a few stones would be nice. Maybe you could just have, like... I don't know. You could, have I remembered anyone else here? Sorry, they're the dupes that I've pulled recently. No, I'll leave it as that for now. Just in case I pull any more dupes. Dodger Joy. Oh, well, look, Dodge has value, man, and people are real. I don't understand why there are politics around the hidden potential system. Like, oh, you're a full Dodger, you're full crit. Shut up, fuckheads. Like, you got to understand, like, everyone's got a pretty valid argument, though I don't necessarily mean that you're wrong. I just don't agree with you as much as I agree with me. Both options in the grand scheme of things don't make that significant amount of difference, I don't think. Like when people's like, oh, but the AP2 is 59 million and it's the other way around, it's 56 million per turn. Like, it gives a shit. That's like 3 million. It's like, it's almost like, what? 1%? No. How would that even, I don't even fucking know, but it's like 1% of your fucking, your damage because of your hidden potential. And it's probably an equal amount for your defense depending on how you've built it. Like, gives a shit. Shut up. It's like, fuck off, idiots. It's crazy to me. Like, I put a recommended thing. Ada, Matos. Yo, you play Dokkan? I do, my friend. I just had to reverse my man Gohan here because 3 dodge doesn't... Well, I feel like I see it a reasonable amount. Actually, what am I fucking doing? Who's going to be my leader other than Vegeta? Who's mono? You're mono? Obviously 100%. Yeah, you'll do. Whatever. I think this team can surely take it. Especially with Bulma. I mean, she just... Oh, what's that? We got an underpowered leader skill. Doesn't matter. Everyone's stronger anyway. So, we're probably running on neutral, all things considered. We need to dodge. We need to take hits. So I'm going to probably leave it like that. Oh, look at that. Didn't realize you should... Fucking hell, you guys link way too well. Jesus, look at this for a team. We'll do that. Do that. Yeah, look, everyone's pretty good. Oh. Future Gohan's coming late, unfortunately, though. That's okay. It happens a lot. Like, again, though, like, I like building dodge when there's value. Like, but I also contradict myself. Like, let's not be... I'm not going to be stupid about it. Like, there are units which ultimately do the same thing as another unit, and on one side I've said, look, I think I prefer the additional build here, not so much the dodge because of this, that, and the other. And then in the same hand, basically, turned around to the other unit with almost the same reasoning and say, we'll actually prefer the other thing over this thing, and these are my reasons. And they kind of contradict each other, but they also make enough sense in a vacuum that it's not actually so strange that, you know, you can go either way, if that makes sense. It's one of those things, I guess. It's strange to me that it's so serious. I put it's a little bit of bait that I do, I guess, on the unit guides, and I put like my recommended hidden potential, and I mean, half the time I disagree with it within a month. Like, let's be honest, like, it's not that important otherwise. She only needs 5 realistically. That'll get you all yours, and then the STR orbs for Vegeta to So what? GT, prepared for battle, fierce battle, legendary power, and that's it. I think with the GT units behind Bulma there. 3 dodge come out when you didn't need it. 5 dodge comes out when you really need it. Yes and no. Yeah, look, it'll obviously certainly feel that way because obviously you want something to happen, and when you don't, it kind of, it stings a little bit more, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know. Regardless, though, I don't think it's that serious or it makes that much of a difference, to be honest. No, Bulma is not still number 1. It would 100% be Broly, in my opinion. That being said, Bulma, yes, misspoke there poorly. Bulma is, I feel like she's outside the tier list of every other unit. She's kind of like a miscellaneous unit. Papua, how are you, mate? Also, Victor Pina there. I see you there. Sorry, I missed that before. All right, ST, int. Sorry. Let's go extreme int. What are we cooking with here? Well, UVZA is your future saga 100%. You're 130%, aren't you? Yeah. Well, your future saga, we could go time travel. Oh, you also have 120%. Yeah, so you go, you. You're a time traveler. You're a time traveler. And you know what? You're a support unit, and we are against a superclass ally. Sorry, enemy. So we'll be dodging, hopefully. I don't need you to take hits, but Zamasu I could. Okay, you're not going to get your super attack. Whatever, you be that way. Can we lower attack? We can't. Decent links for the most part. Imagine Cell Max isn't. Nah, he won't support. I would be like, I know they still typically like to do things in a way that. Oh yes, counter. I haven't seen this often. Yes, Zamasu. Oh, I need to get that out more, I think. No, I think they still like to do things appropriately based on the type of character that they are recreating, if that makes sense. Like, they've made Broly and Gogeta anniversary units probably notwithstanding, but I don't think that they would make Cell Max a support unit. He does nothing for anyone else in that movie. He's not there to support anyone. He is just insane. So I think he'll have a somewhat similar design to Gohan. I think they will match them if they indeed release it together. Yeah, the hidden potential system. I think that's a really good fix as well. Is just make the hidden. Oh, look at that! Hey, would you look at that? Turned up today. Both of them did actually. What a turn! And then Cell's just doing his thing in the background. Yeah, I would. I'd keep the dodge rate the same. I would make the hidden potential system additional a guaranteed super. I agree. I think it's time for that. No, alright, how are you, mate? Definitely would have made a rage mode. Oh yeah, that would have come up. I'm gonna float him because Black should be transformed next. Revival, Thirst for Conquest. He's doing quite well. Actually, I'll put. You're not gonna get legendary power, but you'll get that and you'll get that. You need 6 orbs, I think, for you to be at your best. I can't remember why. Oh, an extra attack and a defense with 5 more key spheres obtained. Beautiful. Is that gonna... No. So I'm gonna do this. And then I'll get me all these. Yep, okay, cool. Oh, Bojack. I liked this EZA. He was just a... He came out just a fraction too early, I feel. And he didn't come with a Bojack movie buff, which is unfortunate. What's he going to take here? I like how he's just kind of arms folded taking it. 200k. Okay, good on you, mate. Getting 40% support from our friend here, Garlic Jr. Cell Max intro might be... With it? 14. Jesus. Is it all over? His intro very well. I wonder if they'll recreate that intro for the event. That was a cool intro, man. Like, because intros out at the time, yeah, they were, because the game has got them. I'm surprised they didn't drop us. There must be one in the bin. STR Bojack is going to go hard. I'm a huge fan of that unit. Huge fan. What are you at now? 500k defense. That's pretty good. I'll do that. Let's do that. Yeah, I really like STR. I wish they had buff. Honestly, and you know my biggest disappointment. Well, he's going to take the super because it's a key blast, not a physical. So we'll see what we take here. Actually, funnily enough, these two are designed somewhat similar. Zamasu is a very modern evolution blue Vegeta, all things considered. Plus a few extra bells and whistles, I guess. But what was I saying? Yeah, it's a disappointing thing that again, STR Bojack also came out a little bit too early because his active skill by all rights should be an attack and a transformation. Like in that movie, he transforms like whilst he's pummeling Vegeta. Like he digs the elbow in and breaks the shirt off and turns green. Like he does a few things and then just goes rah, like breaks off. It's sick, man. And I would have loved a good transformation animation of that, with it being an attack. He's like the poster boy for that in my head. So what are we at now? Who we? What's going on? Did I go out too far? Wait, was that the end? Oh, I didn't even notice. Bang, we'll take them. Sitting in a healthy 1, 2, 3 stones. That is nice. All right, let's go to the private server, eh? Let's have some fun with the new units. Okay. I think the server might be down. Discord. Where are we? KX, yes. Blah, blah, blah. Short maintenance. Place certain improvements to the server structure in place. I'll be back in a few hours. Everyone receives a day of compensation. Cool, okay. No dramas. We'll go back to my account then. We'll do the EZA areas just to kind of chat a bit more. Cell Max's kit would be built up from the attacks received for sure with guard and damage reduction. Kiki, the fashion show. I'm just going to call you the fashion show. How are you, mate? Welcome. Yeah, look, I wouldn't mind that. That makes him very strong, though. Again, with a lot of... I mean, depends. I think he might have... I wonder if... They might give him... I wouldn't mind seeing like a costume change and a revival. Oh, not a revival, sorry, just a costume change. And like, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm thinking here. But I want to incorporate that... I want to incorporate how he kind of goes grey after taking a super attack. Like, I like him to have like a morale boost kind of thing after receiving a super attack. And it kind of buffs him a little bit. Maybe that's the revive, I don't know as well. Greg, I'm grinding EZA right now. Can I add you on your friends list? My friends list is full, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, it's full at the moment, and I don't really feel like I'll probably clear out once Chain Battle's over, like because obviously they're dropping it, but it won't drop for us until probably just before the anniversary, I would imagine. Well, I know, yeah, probably around April. Yeah, because that's when we get Goku and Harudigan. Go Tanks, like to his decay form. Yeah, that's it. Can I show? Yeah, I'll show you my power level. That's the weirdest thing to say. To like his decay form, spin facts. Yeah, it'd be so good. Hi, Quita. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Quita Jones. Where am I at? I'm at 3,183,580. I do have a lot of units. So I've got a special tag. Where are we? So I grind units to like level 7 or 8. And then I use the orbs, the link orbs, to get any level, or get them basically to level 9 across the board. So like that. Even if they do have 1 or 2 10s, that's fine. But I want to keep them like that because then they're the best use for keys. You know what I mean? I just throw them at the back of a key thing while I'm a key run. There's usually 1 or 2 spots, and I just guarantee that the links get done. So there are quite a fair few units with level 10 links that haven't been activated yet that are basic certainties. I feel like that's the most efficient use of both those currencies. Yeah, here where are we? Who are we increasing here? Oh, this is 17 and 18, isn't it? Bang. EZA Areas, I've already got a tag. Cool. Oh, so those two are included. Alright, so it's alright, so what androids artificial life forms target Goku? You're not on fucking GT bosses. We don't have too many category leaders in there. What are you? Again, you're not on GT bosses. You're Shadow Dragon Saga. You're Giant Ape Power. You don't exist. What are you? GT Heroes. See what I mean? Like, you're Shadow Dragon Saga as well. This sucks, man. Are you extreme at least? No, int type. Int and physical. Like, there is nothing. And what are you? Just physical. Yeah. Nothing. All type 60%. Well, where's our best all types leader? All type 70%, so it's you for now. Tech Baby, right. Revenger and Human Deeds. Again, doesn't fuck me. I'm not full pay to win, no, and I've stopped spending it recently. I do spend a little bit, but yes, well, I mean, you can't really pay to win outside of that, and that, to be honest, it's quite cheap. The keys and all the monthly stuff. I think it only ends up being like $30. Extreme int, Jesus, we got nothing happening. Oh, you're 70% as well. Whatever you are. Yeah, shit, we got nothing to work with. It's this guy. All right. Fuck me. Oh. Well, I might as well take you, seeing as you're an EZA. You can come as well. Where are EZAs? Not too many. Oh, I haven't even grinded you up yet. Yeah, you and you. You're kind of the most powerful things we've got. At least I went primarily GT Heroes after the 7. Dokkan Stones are not cheap. No, they are not. Tell me why I finally started grinding. I'm at 206. Okay, so this might play out easily. Oh, this is the... Okay, whatever. Yeah, we're good. We are good. I guess EZA Area. I think I'm still in like battlefield mode for difficulty. We should still fly through this, I think. We're gonna dodge. A couple of links. Oh, one link. So we need, I think still on average you want to get 1 question mark per stage. And then 4 normals. And because I think there's still missions. I don't know if they've increased or decreased or whatever. Misung Park. G'day, mate. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling. We're just going through the EZA areas. Which just, again, I wish they'd put like a second more thought. Just get a second opinion on how this is designed for team building. Like, there's no need to do it. Like, you just, like, do you even play your own game? Like, it's stupidity. Like, the sheer fact that they force you to use a friend unit that doesn't lead the other required unit is just insanity to me. I love Dokkan Battle. I play JP and USA and Global, I assume you mean. Yeah, cool, man. How'd you go on your summons for JP for the anniversary? Hey, not doing much damage because we are on a rubbish team. I mean, you're EZA too. I mean, you're only getting 1 leader skill, I guess, but... and the stupid category bullshit. Yeah, wow. Okay, we'll do this. Who's got the most defense here? STR. Yeah, that'll do. They're trying to give us that 2015 experience. It wasn't even like that back then, though. Like, actually, that's when the friend system worked. When we were in the mono meta, would that be, yeah, 2015. Yeah. When we're in the mono, you bring more off-lead units so you can't super. I never brought on off-lead units, man. I was always running those Gogeta rotations. So teams, and then when the mono meta came in, you know, you always running Super Saiyan for Vegeta's team or Super Saiyan. Oh, it was so good. That era was sick, man. I want more. I really wish they'd have done 150% to, or even 170% actually, because that really brings them back in a meaningful way. I'd like to see mono incorporated into 200% leaders. I'd like to see 170% behind carnival leaders, and I'd like to see even I don't know, maybe even make them like a, oh, yeah, just make it 170% to mono. Yeah, I reckon that's the way to go. Just leave it at that. I reckon it's fine, because obviously if you fall under the standard 200% category, you get the 200%. But yeah, just, you know, like future Gohan would lead Bulma, for example, 170%. Could you imagine that on Future Saga? Oh my god, it'd be so good. But like, I still feel like that's balanced enough. There's not that many crazy units, but you'd still get like, you know, Broly trio on Metal Cooler teams. You know, with the orb changing free to play Metal Coolers, there would be a tactic there, I'd imagine. Well, we won't do type disadvantage, will we? I don't think we're in trouble actually in these first phases anyway. In this first stage, yeah, I just think that'd be a cool way to go. You know, Gogeta here would have super physical. You know, so he would actually lead. I mean, it's annoying because he's a fused fighter-based fusion, which as he should be. But Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, for example, doesn't have fused fighter, or prepared for battle. So that, I mean, as good as it sounds, isn't probably the best example, I guess. But it still would mean they have him. I mean, even 17. You know, it's just movie heroes and super physical sounds like a kind of cool little. A cool little way to sort of play, I guess. Who else you'd have? Like, I mean, look at, imagine, I mean, Turtle Skill already has, I mean, imagine adding AGL LR Gohan to Turtle School, where every single Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan Goku you can think of exists. I mean, it doesn't change, it doesn't give him an Android category ally, I guess, which is a shame, but who cares? Bond and Master Disciple, you're adding all the int units that you wouldn't have on that category. So maybe class, you could even nerf it to class, like super int or super physical or super or extreme physical, etc. I mean, all the super tech units on Super Saiyan Goku, or the Super STR, also on how many we got? Yeah, we need 2 more runs. Hopefully this is the boosted run. This is probably the most efficient you can do it. It's not. God damn it. I'm just going to go auto, honestly. Actually, no, I'm not. That looks... Actually... Oh, no, I need to split them up. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Who's the first ones? Yeah, we've done Cooler, we've done Goku. Then there was... Oh, Omega with... I mean, I know it's GT bosses, which is going to be... I mean, if anything, it needs it more than anyone else. That's 3. That's 3. That's not, but that's okay. Yeah, Omega with Extreme AGL. I mean, who we got? Full Power Frieza. Especially with an EZA, which shouldn't be... I mean, it's probably about a year away, I guess. Considering the Vegeta... the Vegito and Boo haven't been done. They're probably still a year away, I would imagine. But that might be a decent buff in the future. I mean, you're not getting really any more GT bosses that aren't already on there, huh? Yeah, that's a real shame about his restrictions, his personal restrictions. That's annoying. Yeah, STR Carnival Goku, we get all the STR units. Yeah, it'd be kind of crazy. Super physical for Trunks. I mean, adding Gogeta, because what's he, time travelers? Oh, that's big. Adding super physical and adding the new Gogeta, even 170% to the time travelers leader of Trunks is good, very good. Trunks' team good anyway, but yeah, that Gogeta being on there, I mean, you could add Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta with Super Physical. You could add them to Limit Breaker Vegito, who would be on a 200%, or even floating them for the Vegito rotation. That would be interesting. I mean, it would work, I should say. That's annoying. Are they not? Oh, they're both Hellfires. Of course they fucking are. It doesn't matter, just killing. Yeah, AGL is the best type. I mean, and it's a shame they balance physical the way they do with the defense. Like from the hidden potential system, I don't know if those are aware. Each type has a different stat spread from the hidden potential buff. So Int is the only one that is neutral. It gives you 5,000 to each stat, but the other four will give one stat 400 extra at the expense of another stat. So one stays at 5,000, the other two will exchange stats. Physical, I know, reduces defense, and I'm pretty sure AGL increases defense. Obviously, either have the expense of something else, but you know, adding defense at the expense of attack, it's fine by me. Adding defense at the expense of HP, fine by me. Adding attack or HP at the expense of defense, though, not quite fine by me. Alright, we're at the... I don't play Fighter Z Fashion Show, no, I don't. AGL and build with full dodge is honestly, it's quite a good little combo there. I'm going to get rid of this guy because I realise that he doesn't actually matter for the other 17. So I'm going to go use, speaking of a full dodge unit, actually this is the only one of the only units that I've built full dodge with only crit. He gets nothing on super. Obviously he'll EZA at some point, and I have kept 3, I think it is. I've kept 400 stats does, I think, a little bit more than most people might realize, especially in the day and age. I think it does. And I mean, especially when, you know, again, I wish they'd play their own game, but Ultimate Gohan, that physical Ultimate Gohan, is a prime example of, I saw his defense stat without hidden potential, and I just sighed. I knew that he was getting fuck all from the hidden potential on top of that. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, why would you, like, if, like, I thought we were at a point where we would be smart enough to compensate, like, give him a really high base defense stat, and then, like, with the understanding that he's getting less from the hidden potential system, almost, you know what I mean? Like, throw the dog a bone. But, I mean, he barely gets over 10k defense, I'm pretty sure, at base. I can't remember, actually. Let's check that. Where are we? He will have transformation boost. It makes enough of a difference these days, in my opinion. I mean, for me, everyone's different. That's fine. I mean, it's going to mean something different to everyone, so that's fine. 12,000. Yes, like 55%. He's not even at 10k. Let's compare that to the Gogeta. Yeah, look, he's at 13,000. It's a massive difference compared to Broly. 12,000, and he's getting extra from the hidden potential because he's AGL. Well, let's look at these guys even. They're free to play, and where are we? I mean, they even have 11,000. Like, they've got more defense than what Ultimate Gohan has at 55%. It's just, it shouldn't happen like that. Honestly, that annoys me. He's a summonable LR, man, like a Dokkan Fest LR. 400 in the grand scheme of things. I'm like, again, it still hurts for sure, and I think it hurts more than losing either of the other two. $400 defense is a gold slot equip. I do like the ability to add like 1100 defense pretty easily on units now. It's kind of big. I'm just going to check in the background to see if KX is up and running. It doesn't look like it. No, I don't think so. That's okay. Alright. Where are we at here? We'll do this. There's many links I'd like. Oh yeah, you're another one who's like, that's right, I showed you. This is not good. I'll do this. This. And this. Nobody can beat me. Nah, I'm not going to play FighterZ. I've tried a few times and I just don't have the time at the moment. The next console game I will play will be Sparking Zero, at least on stream. I'll be doing Sparking Zero content for sure. I'm unsure how I'll structure it because it'll depend on where I'm at in life, I guess, to put it bluntly. But I would like to make it as a part of my content, though. Yeah, I'll just need to see how that's going to work, recording and everything. But yeah, that'll be the next thing, and that's going to be the introduction of like something other than Dokkan to my channel. So I want to try and get it right. I'm not sure how I'll incorporate it, but who knows? Maybe I do go backwards, and not backwards in any other way other than like into older games. But no, I've kind of got everything in a good place at the moment. I don't want to add too much in case I fall behind, and I've kind of got a good little bit of momentum, I guess, with my rhythm and everything. So I'm kind of trying to keep that up. If Sparking Zero was dropped in a month's time, let's say it dropped at the start of March and they announced the release date today, kind of thing, I'd probably go to the drawing board and start working on how to structure it. Like I'd like to do a structure, maybe like a weekly stream or something. Whether I replace this stream or whether it's in addition to, I'm not sure yet. Because I also need to factor in real life work, obviously, as well. That's okay. We'll make it work. Where are we at here? You have 42, 31, 73. Yep, okay, cool. This will do. Ooh. Losing subs during the stream. I went to bed last night on 2380 and just checked this morning. It was 2378. I was like, ah, bummer, I lost one. And then I lost another one apparently. That's okay. People do what they want to do. I do appreciate it if you do want to subscribe, but obviously it's not for everyone, and that's okay. No, I haven't done the EZA area, and welcome Pi, by the way. Good to see you. So yeah, I'm just running through them now. I've got 8. The private server, unfortunately, is under maintenance. I would have gone in and had a play with the anniversary units otherwise. My content did do very well though. I think I've had like over 100 subscribers in the last week, which is really good. And if any of them are viewing here or have viewed or in the future view, thank you. Where are we at? What are you? 60, 70. I'm going to leave it like this. One, 118. 3.2 on a team this nerfed. That's quite good. What do you even do? I can't even remember. Jesus. Yeah, we need to let you go loose, don't we? You're our winner. I've done it. It isn't super hard to find. Again, though, I wish they'd stop forcing us to use units and then leaders that don't lead them. GT bosses team for the 18. Yeah, well, again, though, you still got an off, like everyone then's off lead, you know what I mean? It's just, it annoys me. It does, it really annoys me. What do you do? Get an extra whole lot when attacking. High chance to perform a crit. Guards for 3 turns from the entry turn. Key 3 when facing one enemy. And if that enemy is a GT boss's character, an additional chance to crit. What? 50%. He's already got 50. So he's a guaranteed crit versus GT bosses. And a high chance of an additional attack 100%. That's okay. I wish he built up or something. Like, let's make use of that guard running out. You know what I mean? AGL 17 dodges, does he? Okay. That makes sense because I don't think I've done his hidden potential. He was dodging before. Yeah, may as well just let you go nuts from the start. Or what do you get? Same warrior race gives you a little bit more. So let's have some fun. I don't think... Maybe free-to-play Goku might die here if he's supered straight up. Maybe. He's not though, so that's... I don't know if he gets much on the super or whatever, but... It's always better to take a super after being supered. Here we go. 200k HP roughly we've got. Oh yeah, nothing. Also, Tech Super Saiyan Goku leads all. Oh yeah. Is that what I've got? I thought he leaded Super for some reason. Nearly monetized too, by the way. Getting close. That, the one for like super chats and subscriptions, I think, is not far away. So part 2 could come pretty quickly, though. I might record a video. I'm just trying to work with the best stage to take them in is. But I would like to do a video on the Super Saiyans team featuring Broly and Gogeta. Seeing as that's the team that they both arrive on together on 200%. There's maybe one other. I can't think of it at the moment. The TUR coming, Trunks and Broly TUR coming to global. I mean, sure. Doesn't really do much for me. I'm keen for the LR to come because I actually think the LR seems quite good, and it's a cool unit, all things considered. I think. I'm happy that they made this unit. I just think it's funny. Yeah, I agree with you. The LR seems kind of funny. It does. It really does, and that's okay. I think it's a cool concept. I like how it ties into the story, even though I haven't been paying attention to the story. I just feel like those little team-ups are cool. It would have been cool if they maybe went full power, and that's the EZA done there. We'll do that. Yeah, if they made him full power Broly, and then Super Trunks, I think that would have been a cool LR. Like having Super Saiyan in the TUR, base Trunks is just the SSR. That's fine. But who should be pre-Saiyan Day? Long time no see, Ultimate Fire. Hey mate, how are you? Yeah, so. And that would be, yeah, I like that. We don't have much stamina left, so we can't really do the 17 one. What should we run? Huh? The Buff Bros. Yeah, that would be cool. I just think it, because Super Trunks always reminded me of Broly. So, let's run some extreme teams, hey? Let's run Turles. That's who I haven't run in a while. What am I looking for? Yeah, this. Been struggling, but I finally got Broly yesterday. Oh, how deep did you have to go, man? So, where is Turles? What teams are you on? Planetary Destruction, Movie Bosses, Terrifying Conquerors, Final Trump Card, Low Class Warrior. What is Bardock's? Bardock wouldn't lead him 200% though, would he? What's your thingo? Entrance animation. Oh, you just... it's when an ally is Goku on the team. Yeah, so probably not. I don't think. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I want to run Turles because... Oh, there's no Goku's family. Is there? Nor anyone who's called Gohan. God damn it. So I wanted that intro. His intro is all allies, key 3. It's only 18% attack. That's annoying. Yeah, that is annoying. We'll still go extreme though. I don't know what we want to run though. Well, maybe Terrifying Conquerors. It's hard to say. What are you on? You're on Inhuman Deeds, Corroded Body and Mind, Resurrected Body. There's no 200% there, I don't think. That's okay. Actually, you guys, because you like it against medium chance of becoming super attack. Let's go target Goku, actually. That's what I probably want to run. Where is target Goku? That's target Dragon Ball Z. Alright, target Goku. That's what you lead, isn't it? Yes. And androids is... Yes. Do you have a 200% lead? Other than Omega? Fuse Fighters, Power Absorption, Battle of Fate, androids, artificial life forms. Maybe the Cell would lead them 200%. Power Absorption and Android, so yeah, he would. I don't think I want to do that though. Turles team will just Turles. Yeah, so I'm going to go these guys. Androids is their 30%, which is a pain in the dick. Oh, that sucks. Should be artificial life forms as well. Because that way they would include baby and shit. Or even Inhuman Deeds. Are they on Inhuman Deeds? Yeah. Inhuman Deeds would be a better 30%. With target Goku, Shadow Dragon, it'd include baby as well. Broly's even, like, oh, yeah. Should have had, Inhuman Deeds. What I did want to do this for is these guys. I need to awaken them, but, I don't think we have Key-Glass Supers in this stage. Again, I want to use him. Is it 2 or more to transform? Another 2 or more, yeah. So like you can't really run them as a leader if you want him not to transform, but I'll let him. What's your other? Join forces. Okay. So like, have I just gone target Goku Extreme? Oh, Super 17, my LR Super 17 is unawakened. I'd have to reverse him as well. He's around here somewhere. That's what I was looking for. But I'm gonna go you guys because actually these guys link really well with these guys. This guy, sorry. I'll float around a baby, I think. Actually, you guys probably also link quite well with them, I would imagine. So, I want to take Cooler for... Yeah, I think that might be a better way to do it. Oh yeah, haven't reversed them. I pulled another copy. I think they're 79% now as well. I'll have a look, eh? So that's the other ones I've just not unreversed yet. I don't have any use for them currently, and I might just wait until after the next kind of summit, like the anniversary or something, because I think you're only like one path away, a majority of them. 7th anniversary is the one where we can stack a little bit. Look at this. I guess if we can find a friend. Oh, we do find a friend. So yeah, where these guys were, yeah, they're, yep, additional and dodge. I should probably fill in their gold slot. I haven't done that yet. 55% for my Super 17, rainbow for you, the rest of the team, obviously.
Let's do this.
Alright, we're going to go on the gods one. I think for type purposes, they might be a little bit more welcoming. This is kind of annoying, actually. Type purposes, fucked us. I'm going to reset. Hopefully we can maintain the appearance of a friend version. I don't want Cooler in that 7th slot there. He's got too much stacking to do. And if he's not going to float onto the rotation that 13 is, then we're just wasting time. It's the way that team kind of has to run, I think. Here we go. I kind of cover that with my overlay, I guess. But I don't know. I just don't think it's overly necessary to show, and I think it gives a better aesthetic when I'm kind of cutting the screen a little bit. Alright, so we'll put 13, obviously, in Metamorphosis, Big Bad Officers, and Fierce Battle is a pretty good link set, especially when you can kind of mix them up and get that if it was safe to do so. This current turn, it isn't. So we'll just do what we're doing, and we're relying obviously heavily on the dodging of the 17s at the end there, and for the super not to come targeted at either of the STR units, or if it is, it's targeted at 17s and they dodge. James the Catboy, how are you, mate? Welcome. Do some additionals, please, 13. There we go. 7 mil, pretty good. It's I think a little bit higher than maybe Cooler's level, but again, missing links to get it to that point for both parties, so yeah, a little bit higher. I'd like to see you triple super. You don't, so yeah, you would have died. Alright, so these guys are stacking attack and then temporarily building their, I think it's crit chance and dodge chance. And there's the double, cool. I'm just struggling in Hollow Knight. Never played Hollow Knight. I've kind of always been very stricken by it, I guess. I think they max out their dodge chance at 34% though, by the way. I need to check that. Or was it 14%? I can't remember. Maybe it's 14 because it's 7 plus 7. Wow, okay. They've just quad supers. They'll be quite a strong Super 17. Only 55% though, by the way. So that's the hidden potential attack. We can dodge. Tanking. Please dodge. Oh, okay, we could die here. Ow. Okay. That's a shame. I would have liked to have seen how that played out with a quad Super 17 running around. I've heard Hollow Knight in reference to Ori. Yeah. Ori, Will of the Wisps is another one that I was very... I like as side scrollers especially, but just in their overall design, really fascinating looking games. I've always wanted to play them, but I don't have anything to play them on. I don't think Ori is on PlayStation. I think Hollow Knight is, but I just don't have the time at the moment. I go for 1 second to see an 800k super. Yeah, it's a bit like that. Yeah, again, I'm not running with Cooler in slot 7. He'll just suffer. I know he's got type advantage in the next turn, but I need him to stack. And I don't need to float him again after appearing in turn 3 for the first time. I don't think I want that. Yeah, if you're lurking, I see I've got probably a few lurkers at the moment. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you are a serial lurker. Hope you're enjoying everything. If you haven't already as well, go check out the showcases I did. I did 2 showcases each for Gogeta and Broly last week. This is shit. Yeah, I did a showcase each for them, so go check them out if you like. The first one was on their own team, so basically 2 of them per team, and the second one was on a separate team, so only one of them on the team kind of thing. So yeah, definitely worth a watch. They did relatively well actually. Ooh, how is this going to hurt? 500k raw defense. Type neutral, takes 5, so it's about 1 million. That's actually interesting. What does Super 17 do? I'm just going to watch this turn play out and pull it up in the background. You go through target Goku, huh? Target Goku. Yeah, what do you build? Where are we? They get an additional 7% when performing a super attack. So I want to do the calcs for that actually. I'll delete that. We lost. Okay, cool, fantastic. So it'll be red. Where are we? Let's do that. Window capture. Why is this scroll down? Oh, hang on. That there. That's what we're doing. It's 55%. 17 and 17. The info. Key 2. Oh, what's their base stats first? Well, they're 55%. I don't even know if I have a skill orb on them. I don't. So it will be the 2513 as you see there. Oh, hang on. Paste. They are on a 200% leader skill. There's nothing there. They get, I think it's only a measly 100% at the start of the turn. Gain additional, so that'll all be start of the turn. So we'll use translate. Why not? Yep, start around. So it'll be 170%. So what's that? 2.3, 2.7. I'll just reset everything, by the way. Links. Who were they linked with that first turn? It was Cooler, wasn't it? So nothing really. Nightmare. Nothing from defense. So 1. So in that turn, what do they get? They get something on super attack, 70%. So 1.7. Yuck. 30%, 100% super. Crit up to 100%. Okay, so their crit goes up to about 100, and chance of evading enemy attacks. So 17 times 4 is going to be 68% dodge chance, and they fucked me. God damn it. And they raise attack, raises defense for 1 turn, so that will be 1.3. So basically 2.2. Wow, they were at a measly 480k defense after a quad super. Ooh, that's horrible. Whatever. We'll keep going. I want to get this team to work. It's cool when it's functioning. So what we're trying to aim for is having Cooler and 13 on turn 1, like we have got here. This is perfect, actually. Well, almost perfect. On turn 2, we want to have Jiro and Mew, because they are actually like a mini Bulma. Ooh, okay. We could be fine here. This will be good. He'll have majority of his links. They will have Android Assault, which I do believe is defense, actually. So, just the friend it is. So what's Android Assault? 20% defense. So that's actually quite massive. 1.2. What are their new stats as rank? Or what's these guys' stats? Does it show me? No. So I've got to go here. 11. So 11, 11, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 3. Bang. So if they do a quad super here, they'll be 600 and, where are we, sorry? They'll have 673k defense if they do a quad super. If they do 1, they'll have just under 400k. Holy shit. It's quite the difference. Okay. That worries me. I mean, if they're quad super, they'll have a 68% dodge chance, but still. But still. I'd like you to do some additionals, please, mate. No, no good. Ooh, 7.6 mil. Kicking off at 500-ish K defense and then stacking twice here. He's going to be kind of good. He'll be, I guess, support, obviously. Transformation boost versus one enemy thanks to the cooler. Damn, he didn't triple. I've got a little bit of dodge on him too, because I'm pretty sure he's got crit built into Goku enemies, which we should have from start to finish here. That's the additional. There's the additional super that's guaranteed. So he's got one. They've got one more up their belt from the hidden potential system. Being the friend, I'd imagine they've been smart enough to build them with additional, but it didn't. Dodge, please. Yes. Thank you. All right, this is the way to go. Thirst for conquest. Okay, so 270. Let's actually. I'm pretty sure it's with 3 orbs. 3 key spheres. Yes, that is correct. So I'm going to do this because the key will push baby to 24 key. Anyway, as you can see there, now he's bumped up 289k. Let's actually, I need to do this baby. I need to do his defense here. So, LR baby, I'll make that blue for the hell of it. So where are... How much? You can probably share some links, I guess. Can I find them? No. Where are we looking? GT bosses. Slot 1 baby. I'll give him a go. I think he's a better option than... I mean, everyone's type neutral. I know that the doctors have guard. Sorry, where am I going? Baby. But I still think he will be relatively fine. I want to see what he's got after supering, by the way. I think I've got defense. So 1, 3. What? That didn't turn blue. Damn it. 1, 3, 1, 4, 4 is his thingo. His leader skill is only 170, so it's 4.4. Passive phase 1. I should probably close that. That's my last showcase, actually. What has he got in terms of links? He's got Thirst for Conquest only and GT. Oh, Thirst, so 15. Holy shit, he's got 25% defense from 1.25. Is this working or not? I think it's frozen, sorry. No, it's frozen. Fantastic. No. Yeah, okay, 1.25. I don't know what the hell's going on there. This is his EZA. We should probably flick that. Has it gone over yet? Yeah, there we go. Translate. Alright, key 6. He's got 150 at the start of the round. Well, I need to actually look at the conditions. That's probably the only thing. Key 6, attack and defense, 100%. Oh, when there's a hybrid or pure. So that's 150, 150, so that should be 2. Oh wait, hang on. They come at the start. That comes at the start of the round as well. So it should be 2. It should be 3.5. 3.5. We need to take away this because he hasn't super attacked yet. So 300 and... That's not right. Oh, he hasn't... Oh, there's a domain active for some reason. I must use that as the super attack effect. So 250, and then... What do the doctors support again? Target Goku it'll be a total of 50% after they get their orbs. So that will be their 289, whatever, and we are on 289,163. Perfect. Now after super attacking, hey Christian Rojas, how are you, mate? Attack and defense 100%. If we were lower, it'd be 150%. Okay. So he basically just gets 2 there, so he'll be at 500, and then he'll be doing a 24 key super, so it goes up by 0.5 there. Active skill and super attack, and domain 1.5. He'll have 867. If he additionals, he'll have over 1 million. There you go, baby, going off. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show. There you go, 14 mil, and I can show you exactly 867k defense is what he's got there. And these guys, because there is a super class, and I think a Goku as well, they are guarding and have extra stats and shit. They're additionally as well. Cool. I think they also greatly raise their defense on super. So I'd imagine we'd take like very little damage if they got supered right there and then. I like their KO screen, by the way, as well. It's very GT. I like it. All right, how are we looking? 320. Wow, you're nearly at 1 million. After 2 stacks, you're fucking nuts. Pop that. Yeah, cool. So Cooler is just tanking. Obviously with the stack, he'll be in a much better position. Hopefully we get more than one. We don't. That's a shame. He turns into a very good unit when he starts stacking at least twice a turn with a fair few 3s thrown in there. Here we go. We've got an additional each turn with 13. So he stacked twice in his first go. He stacked twice in this turn. Oh, 3 times. Okay. Oh, we're doing his defense for sure then. He's on the... he'll be fine in this phase. Cooler will be. I'm not worried about him too much at the moment. Where is 13? Similar links. Is he in the similar links? He is not. Where are we? I should have brought the TUR baby actually. Wow, I think we've done at least 3 supers with this 13. Sorry, I'm in the background trying to pull up 13's info so we can do his stats for next turn when he transforms. EZA, that's where we're at. Let's just run this through. I'm actually going to float baby. I want to transform with the 17s. I think they should... Yeah, that counts. Cool. And you only need that. So what are we looking? 170, 22, 28. Bang. Okay, let's see how we go. Alright. So, what is it? 13 has 130% at the start of the turn. So it'd be 2.3 there. Should just reset it. I wish there was a good way to reset everything. Anyway. So I'll leave it at that and I'll do the rest on show when we've got all the info next turn. Stack a few times for me. Oh, and the dodge. Perfect. We're looking real... Oh, well, 17... We need to take some damage next turn, actually. So that 17 can come out. Look at them. They're looking good. As a Bulma type support unit, supporting 2 rotations, this will be interesting. If this team is quite interesting, actually. If they got a new leader, Again, Inhuman Ds. Have they got Inhuman Ds? I'm not even sure. Okay, so we'll get to see a good turn with 17 here. Who we got floating? I think the AGL androids. Yeah, oh, this will be good for him. Wow, he's gonna have every link at. Holy shit! Holy shit! We're looking at a natural 1.9 million defense there. Why? Holy fuck me dead. Hang on, what are the stacks for the 30% each? Yeah, 30% each. No worries. So, here, I'll get rid of this, sorry. So, holy, I can't believe we're looking at a 1.9 standing still. Where is he? His super attack effect currently has 5 multiplied by 3. So 2.5 is his SA multiplier currently. An additional 145% when HP is 30% or more, which is us. So that's what, 145 on that, so 375. Oh, hang on. 3.75, my mistake. Slip of the finger. Oh, hang on. So that's, holy Jesus, this is where it comes. Attack and defense plus 13% per target Goku or androids category on the team, whichever has more, yada yada. So, out of curiosity, what is 7? Because that seems to include him. Nothing says otherwise. 7 times 13 is 91. Oh, so where are we? So 91 will be 4.64, I believe. 4.64. There's a 1,090,000. So we've got 900,000 to make up now. Where are we? Launch an additional attack. Okay. Attack, no. Attack, no. So none of that is relevant. However, we haven't touched his links. He has every link active. So he has 10, 30, 40, 65% from links. 1.65 directly into your veins. He also has 50% from cooler. So that is 7.14, and I think that would be it. Or is it? Hang on, where are we? I can't see. No, he's 1.908. What are we? Oh, okay. I've gone too far. No. That doesn't work then. Something is wrong. Maybe it's not. Maybe he doesn't include himself. Up to 91%. Yeah, that's what I calculated, 91%. So let's all start around. So 2, 3, 3.6. No, that's not right. Sorry, 2. I need to do this properly. 91 plus. Oh, hang on, what did I just do there? 91 plus 130 plus 145, isn't it? Is 366 plus 50, which is the support from a cooler. It's 416 total. What have I got? Yeah, see, 5.1. No, sorry. Yeah, 5.16 is what I've got so far. And then with the support from these guys, that's another 50%. So it should be 5.66. Maybe not. Have I got anything else not active? What is it? 6.66. Yeah, no. Why have I not done my math right? I haven't done my math right. How did I? Oh, I haven't done the stats probably. Idiot. 9204. That's why, I reckon. 9204. Brings it back down again though. I'm not sure why. So if it's plus 100, it should be 6.16 here. That's his links. There's nothing in phase 2 of his passive. He's got his super attack effects on. Oh, he's got more support, doesn't he, at the back of the turn, of course. Jesus, I didn't even think of that. And that's, where is it? 39, oh, sorry, 40%, flat 40% from the the 21 and whatever. So 6.06, sorry, 7.06. Bang, 130, okay. What have I forgot to do here? Leader skill, passive, links. There's no passive phase 2. How did he get to, why is my, why is he at 1.90 million defense? What would the math need to be? Usually you can get there by having, like, let's go 8.06 just to see. No, I included cools. I see, like, something needs to be in another phase. So if we go, well, no, that would be phase 2, wouldn't it? So this would be 6.6, yeah, 66. And would that be 1.5? Not quite. We're almost 1.2, 6.96. Ah, shit. 6.96. No. I was thinking he might get an extra. 50%, 40%. 6.06. That should be 6. I think. And then that's 50% from the... No. So he's got 50% from you, 40% from you, which is a good old 90%. You're getting... I've applied the 50% from these guys in phase 2. Except for I think it should be 30% in phase 1 and 20% in phase 2. I'm not actually 100% sure. Let's check them. And are they in the linking partners? They're not. They should be in here. Maybe they're not, however. Target Goku. Yeah, this is interesting. I can't believe he's at 170k. Sorry, 1.9 mil defense. Like, I've got quite a bit of... Oh, wait, no, I have done his stats wrong. What was I was looking at the wrong unit. Hang on a second. 16. I was going to say that felt low. 062. I don't know what I was looking at. Ugh, that's definitely not it. So 6.56, I think, now that I've changed it. No. 6.06. No. Still not. Well, maybe I'm right. Maybe it's 5.86. No, well, we're already over, aren't we? We're already over because he is, yeah, 1.90. Okay. Because I was going to put 1.2 there. That takes it too high. So what if that's 1.5? And this is 5.56. Nah, stupid. 184, so what's 5.66? Probably 8.86. No, 5.76 it looks like. Yeah, that's it there, and I'm not sure how we got there. 1908162. That's basically it. Within like 2 or 3 digits, which happens because apparently I'm not using the integers. But I mean, when it's 2 or 3 defense, I don't really care. That is it. What does 13 do on super? Nothing. So that is just his defense. Okay. Holy shit. Well, I'm going to keep Cooler in slot 1 there because I want to see what 13 does with all those links active. Target Goku needs a good 13 leader, I think. Yeah, give us a, or even like 13, 14, and 15 as an LR. I think that'd be cool. I mean, that's 13 mil, 1.9 mil defense. You are crazy. Woo! Just out of curiosity. Nice passive heal, lol. Yeah, so if we went and added that third stack on the first turn, 2.8, he would be at 213. Nothing else would change, obviously. That's nuts, man. I don't think he needs damage reduction at 2 mil defense, man. Like, he's still borderline tanking a type disadvantage super there. Like, if it's a million, if it's a super attack that has 1,000,000 damage, and you double that because of type disadvantage, he's going to take 10k. It doesn't matter, man. He's that good. And I think this is the way to do this turn too, actually. Shame we couldn't get the transformation out with Super 17. Off a base. Yeah, it would have been nice. Maybe just guard for the few turns, because that would mean he'd probably come out with guard after transforming, which would be even handier, at least for one turn. Oh, well, this at least makes this turn semi-uneventful, giving 13 maximum opportunity. Oh, shit. Did I get 3 orbs with... Oh, that's annoying. Did I get 3 orbs with the doctors? I think I forgot. I hope I didn't. I bet you I did, though. He's good only in Cyborg Team Lead 200%, unfortunately. No, I reckon he'd be alright. Otherwise, I reckon if you had, like... what would you probably be looking for? It's a shame because he's kind of got a mixture. He's actually a really good bridger in an android's team, and it's a shame that his transformation is forced. Because he has big bad bosses, which helps with cells, but he also has android assault and red ribbon army and things like that for the other androids. What's he at? See, they're still at like 1.4 mil defense. Like, he doesn't give a shit. Yeah, it doesn't matter to him. He is cooking. He'll heal us up a little bit too, probably too much. Holy shit. Also a new 13 with the punch when he does to Goku when. Yeah. The nut shot, basically. I don't think that look, there's no reason not to, because I guess all the sprites are different, but and like see how he's attacking like kind of Goku and Vegeta, he'd probably pick one up and just kick the other one, punch the other one in the leg in appearance for Dokkan, but I'd like to see that. Oh shit, I didn't get cool super attack. We could die here. Superus, actually? Okay, we'll dodge it instead. Shit, sorry, Cooler. You could die here. Oh, he's tanking still at least. Yeah, this is going to kill him. Oh! Ooh! There's your dodge. What's that, 6 dodge, I think, for Cooler? Woohoo! Oh, I shouldn't have healed all that with 13 last turn. Yeah, 6 dodge. There you go. I might as well just do this, eh? Or that. What do they get between? Oh, well, let's use a kind of cracked out 17 and 17. They've stacked their attack probably a fair bit. Yeah, look, they're nearly a mil. Okay, see what happens here. Clutch crit. You mean clutch bloody dodge. They should be guarding. They could get hurt from the super, but probably not after super attacking. 4.4. They're not on androids, so they're not getting support from 19 and 20 in the back there. They will be getting the support from the doctors, though. From themselves, I should say. 6-6. Okay. I can... Yeah, see... Androids is the 30%. It's a fucking kick in the guts. Though, yeah, a good 13 leader, or 13, 14, 15, though it'd be cool to have 13 not transform. So like a non-androids target Goku leader would be really cool. So in Inhuman Deeds, you could be looking at, well, hey, look, for yeah. Yeah, or you could even get an LR, like, flat out Android, Super Android 13, like, already transformed. I don't really want too many standbys, and I feel like they're really reserving them for, like, mega units. That was a good no item run. There you go. Target Goku. Non-androids leader for 200, or baby. Babies you go, I reckon. Target Goku. Baby, I mean Broly technically as well, Dragon Ball Z Broly. If he did like Target Goku, full power, although the new Broly just got it. Actually, Target Goku, Exploding Rage to bring on the other Brolys. Even Power Beyond Super Saiyan wouldn't hurt, though. Not necessary, really. I mean, you could have that as the extra 30 almost. Legendary Existence. We've already got him in Target Goku, so probably not. That's all he really would want. But he doesn't have big bad bosses, so actually preferably a big bad bosses unit. I mean, Target Goku would have been cool on you instead of Gifted Warriors, or even Giant Form. I expect, sorry, where are we? We need Lorded Slug. Actually, that's probably, is he on Target Goku though? No, he's not. So, non-androids. Yeah, so you, Baby I think is the one to go for. Because he's not androids. And he's got enough going on. He could have Target Goku, Inhuman Deeds to bring a few more GT bosses, especially with the Shenrons, I guess. Sorry, GT bosses. Target Goku. Actually, maybe not GT bosses. Maybe just Inhuman Deeds, because that'll still bring Sin and Omega. Corroded Body and Mind would be a little bit of a good addition as well. And Transformation Boost plus Battle of Fate, maybe even, as the 30%. That'd be a really good way to sort of make everything work. And because what you really want is to cater to these guys. You want to make these guys work. Because they're Bulma, basically, for that team. So if you can really... It's a shame. See, like, if this was GT bosses, man, if they were on GT bosses, Omega would be in such a better position. They need to change that. Holy shit. They need to change that. Oh, well, anyway, that's probably the stream, guys. It's 9 o'clock here, and I need to get to work. Thanks for watching, as always. We nearly hit 1,000 views, funnily enough. 998 it says I've got so far. I don't know how regularly that updates, but that's pretty good. John Doe, I'm sorry, I'm just signing off. How are you, mate? How are you? It's good to see you. Apologies for you not making the stream kind of exactly on time, but hopefully you can join in the same time next week. I'll be finishing up, so 2 hours before now is when I usually tune on. You can find me most active probably on X/Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, I'm on Instagram. I have Discord. All the links are in the description below. I'm nearly monetized on YouTube, which is fantastic. I am monetized on Instagram and obviously Ko-Fi if you wish to support me further, I guess. But the sub and the like and viewing all my old videos, or watching each video, I should say, helps me out the most. There were 4 showcases done last week, Ultimate Showcases, where the defense stat shows in real time as the super attack happens. I did 2 for Gogeta from the 9th anniversary, 2 from Broly from the 9th anniversary. I'll probably work on another showcase to release maybe in a couple of days' time. Probably the Super Saiyans team led by the trio with both Broly and Gogeta on it. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week. Or in the comment sections anywhere else. Let me know.